this old town too long. Summer's almost gone, yes, winter's coming on. I played around and played around this old town too long, and I feel like I've got to travel on. Papa writes to Johnny, but Johnny can't come home. Johnny can't come home, no, Johnny can't come home. Papa writes to Johnny, but Johnny can't come home, 'cause he's been on the chain gang too long. High sheriff and police riding after me, riding after me, yes, coming after me. High sheriff and police riding after me, and I feel like I've got to travel on. I've played around and played around this old town too long. Summer's almost gone, yes, winter's coming on. I've played around and played around this old town too long, and I feel like I've got to...
Good morning, this is Sunday, July 16th, and the Tres Hombres Buenos, the good-looking men, are on their 2-week adventure to the Southwest. Currently, we have as pilot the fearless Wendell Martin. As our lookout, Scout Susie. In the back is the illustrious Gary Grace.
And here is our fearless leader and coordinator, Stan Turner.
Right now we're going on the eastern side of the Sierra down Highway 395. Soon we'll be headed into Nevada to Tonopah, then across the extraterrestrial highway into Utah, and then into Arizona, where we'll be spending the night.
Station and he changed for Jamaica plane.
I can't hear you guys.
He got there, the conductor told one more nickel Charlie couldn't get off of that train. But did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever beneath the streets of...
When I was just a wee little lad, full of health and joy, my father homeward came one night and gave to me a toy. A wonder to behold it was, with many colors bright. And the moment I laid eyes on it, it became my heart's delight. It went zip when it moved, bop when it stopped, whir when it stood still. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will.
Oh, tell me, how many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? Yes, and how many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? Yes, and how many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing.
Our trip to our campsite to the west of Kanab has been delayed, and in fact we're going to be camping out in a different place. What happened was that you can see the smoke and the setting sun from a fire that was along Interstate 15. Traffic was backed up, and so we had to go all the way back north to Cedar City and then east toward Bryce and skirt all around it. We've traveled probably an additional 80 to 100 miles today, and we're going to be camping out on an old road on the way to Kanab.
Good morning. This is day 2. It's a Monday morning. It's very cloudy. We're out in a pasture, and it's a short distance from the Coral Pink Sand Dunes State Park in Utah. We have just gotten up, and it looks like it may rain, so we're going to have to really get started because we have a lot of cleaning up to do from last night because we got in very late. So here we go.
Good morning. And what day is this? Do you remember?
Today is Tuesday. We're at Mesa Verde Park. We're making breakfast, and we're gonna, after that, we will go to the ranger station and decide where we're going.
Mr. Grace.
Good morning, Dr. Turner.
What did we do yesterday?
Yesterday, we drove a lot. Saw a lot of monuments at Monument Valley. Darn things are completely astounding.
And all falling apart.
Yeah. Just like us.
This way is what I'm going to talk about right now. First of all, I'm going to tell you kind of how they built these sites. That is it. The reason I say this was, yeah, ceremony, but if you go down in there, you think of the winter time, it gets pretty chilly here. It gets below 0. That's pretty chilly.
Let me call the fire department. Oh, you are the fire department. You're right, I shouldn't have had those beans last night.
Nice. I did it. Yes, we're so happy.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if any of you were here, say, 10, 15 years ago, but you remember when they used to say, oh, there are 300 or 400 rooms here? Must have been that many people who lived here also? Not anymore. We have archaeologists who spent 3 solid years doing architectural documentation right here at Cliff Palace. And with all of the data that they received, and they sketched and pictured and measured and all, they came up with 150 rooms here.
Yeah, 900. Okay, so they never have determined what it is? Okay. Maybe it was just cooler.
Well, but with only 900 I think one entrance. I think
Well, they built there because there's a breeze that's coming around this way.
pilaster to pilaster, all the way around, and then center to center until you end up with about 3 to 6 layers of cribbing, looking something similar to this. Once that cribbing was in place, then they that's Thanks. You're welcome.
I returned to the States 1 year after. The towers returned to the earth, and the sabres were drawn from their scabbards. They were rattling for all they were worth. And I understand how that can happen. I don't need to ask anyone why. It's September and I can't help but think that looks like the 4th of July. Down on the shores of Lake Erie, they see the political slant, the pursuit of their happiness promised by the stacks of the nuclear plant. Now there's flags flying on every lamppost, red, white and blue against the sky. It's September and I can't help but think that looks like the 4th of July. It's the powers that be pay the piper. It's the powers that be call the tune. They want all of us up for the dancing, all howling away.
Good morning. This is day number 4. We're on our way to Hoven Week. Check the air in the tires.
Had to come back home. I was just living on the road. Only made me tired and sore, like a bird without a nest, like a stranger in the night. And my soul cries out for rest. The end is not in sight. Magnolia wine, honey dripping from the mouth, and that sweet little gal of mine, she's the finest in the South. Now the days are getting longer, and the nights are getting colder and colder, and I just wanna come back home, lay my head down on your shoulder.
We're on our way to Seven Cave Towers ruin, and we are on the eastern side of Comb Ridge, which you can see off in the distance.
Hold on, had to come back home. All just living on the road, all that made me tired and sore, like a bird without a nest, like a stranger in the night. And my soul cries out for rest, and is not in sight. My soul cries out for rest, and is not in sight. And my soul cries out for rest, and is not in sight. Ride, amigo, ride.
love was waiting, if I could hear his heart softly pounding, yes, and only if he was lying by me would I lie in my bed once again. I can't see my reflection in the waters, I can't speak the sounds that show no pain, I can't hear the echo of my footsteps, or remember the sound of my own name. Yes, and only if my own true love was.
There came a time for the old man, when a place of beauty, a lay of land, spoke out to him, said, understand, you should rest now on an open hand. And the man said, yes, I'd like the days here, I'd like the nights here, here I will settle me down. I'll spend my days here, the rest of my days here, here I will watch the world go round. There came a time for the old man, when a place of beauty, a lay of land, spoke out to him like a long lost friend, said, stay here with me now until the end. And the man said, yes, I'd like the summers, I'd like the winters, here I will settle me down. I'll spend my days here, the rest of my days here, here I will watch the world go round.
This is day 5. We're on our way to Beef Basin. Last evening we spent our night at Cave Towers Canyon, which is a northern spur of Mule Canyon. And we're traveling over a road that's not paved, and we intend to climb higher and higher as we get toward Beef Basin and visit some of the ruins on the side of the unimproved road that's there. This evening what we want to do is to find a road that'll take us over Elk Ridge, and then we will go down to the ruins that you and I visited last year.
Lewis Lodge.
Lewis Lodge, yes, and this will be a fantastic place for us to spend the night in that area. Distance at the large standing rocks. When we came to Arch Canyon a handful of years ago to do our hike, we came up to that, just about that point. The canyon separates into two main wings there, and we came up the Arch Canyon side and viewed two arches. At the very northern part of the canyon, where there is a cliff dwelling, and it's called Lewis Lodge.
We're in the process of setting up our camp, and we're down below the trail we're going to take into Lewis Lodge a little bit later on this afternoon. However, in the meantime, since we've got basically our camp set up, we're going to sit and have a leisurely drink. Wendell's going to have a gin and tonic, And Gary and Stan are going to be having a beer. A toast, Gary.
A toast. Piece de resistance.
Delicious. Salud.
That is so good.
I guess that's the only. Okay, today's the 7:20. What time is it?
It is 4. No, it's 5.
5:17.
So the roof wouldn't cave in.
So you think somebody's propped up this roof then?
Yes. I can see some structures.
Whereabouts?
Right below the horizon, there's a huge, almost square block.
Uh-huh.
And if you go back along that seam to the back part of the other rocks, it's right in there.
Good morning. This is day 6 of our trip. We're standing at the entrance to Natural Bridges National Monument. This is Utah's first member of the National Park System. It was added to the National Park System by a proclamation in 1908 by Teddy Roosevelt. Go to Bluff, which is in the southeast corner of Utah. It's just above the San Juan River. We will eat lunch at the Twin Rocks restaurant. Then we're going just west of Bluff and visit Sand Island petroglyphs. It's a fantastic view of a broad span of culture of the Anasazi and some of the early inhabitants. And then we will travel north and we will spend our night in the canyon above Horseshoe Canyon, and the next day we'll hike down to the Great Gallery, one of the most fantastic rock art sites in the world. Gary, I have a question. What was the major force for the creation of natural bridges?
I think it was the CCC.
You have another question?
I think that answers everything. We got it in the peak of his knowledge.
Do you have anything more to add?
Certainly not.
I'm just totally confused.
How far is it to the McDonald's arches?
But it's not golden enough yet. I think if we got some yellow paint, what do you think about that?
Don't let the rain come down. Oh no, don't let the rain come down. Oh no, don't let the rain come down. My roof's got a hole in it and I might drown. Oh yes, my roof's got a hole in it and I might drown.
There was a crooked man and he had a crooked smile. Had a crooked sixpence and he walked a crooked mile. Had a crooked cat and he had a crooked mouse. They all lived together in a crooked little house.
Oh no, don't let the rain come down. Oh no, don't let the rain come down. Oh no, don't let the rain come down. My roof's got a hole in it and I might drown. Oh yes, my roof's got a hole in it and I might drown.
We're at the top of the Moki Dugway, headed on over on Cedar Mesa and on our way to Hicksville and further north to our campsite tonight.
Together in a crooked little house. Has a crooked door with a crooked little latch. Has a crooked roof with a crooked little patch. Oh no, don't let the rain come down. Oh no, don't let the rain come down. Oh no, don't let the rain come down.
See you later. Bye.
Wendell, where are we?
We are in Horseshoe Canyon and at the site of the Great Gallery. This is what is considered one of the premier rock art sites in the world. It was drawn by people who are found within the Archaic period of the settlement of North America, anywhere from 8,000 years ago to about 420 in our era.
Well, let's take a look at it.
Oh, from the Great Gallery.
Saturday, July 22nd, 2006.
Gary,
Yes.
it's a great sight.
Good morning. This is Sunday, July 23rd. We're on the road between Benton and Lee Vining. We camped out here last night. We're on our last leg of the trip. We're going into Lee Vining to have breakfast and then head on back to Amador City. It's been a great trip.
A million miles our vagabond wheels clocked up beneath the clouds. They're counting down to showtime when we do it for real with the crowds. Air miles are owing, but they don't come for free, and they don't give you any for paying. But if it's all for nothing, all the road running has been in vain.
The rim shots come down like cannon fire and thunder off the wall. There's a man in every corner, and each one is given his all. This is my pipe, this is my drum, so you never will hear me complain. And if it's all for nothing, all the road running has been in vain. All the road running, all the road running.
Well, if you're inclined to go up on the wall, it can only be fast and high. And those who don't like the danger soon find something different to try. And when there is only a ring in your ears and an echo down memory lane, then if it's all for nothing, all the road running has been in vain. All the road running, all the road running, all the road running.
Trees swaying in the summer breeze, showing off their silver leaves as we walked by. Soft kisses on a summer's day, laughing all our cares away, just you and I. Sweet, sleepy warmth of summer nights, gazing at the distant lights in the starry sky. They say that all good things must end someday. Autumn leaves must fall. But don't you know that it hurts me so to say goodbye to you? Wish you didn't have to go. No, 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 no. And when the rain beats against my window pane, I'll think of summer days again and dream of you. They say that all good things must end someday. Autumn leaves must fall. But don't you know that it hurts me so to say goodbye to you? Wish you didn't have to go. No, 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 no. against my window pane, I'll think of summer days again and dream of you, and dream of you.
We are passing this world on to our kids. From the moment that they climb out of their cribs, and we try to teach them well and show them they are loved, but in the end all we can do is hope our best is good enough. For they'll witness how this life can be so beautiful and cruel. We can't shelter them forever, but if we show them all the tools, they might leave this place in a little better shape than me and you. We are only passing through, passing through, passing through. We are only passing through, passing through, passing through. We are only passing through. And we've been watching this world from our living rooms. And it's been near 40 years since we walked on the moon. And this big blue ball keeps shrinking, and I don't know if that's good, but for better or for worse, now this whole world's our neighborhood. And there's no place left to run to, but you can stay above the fray. We all need to learn to get along and not just get our way. Not only for each other, but for our children's children too. We are only passing through, passing through, passing through. We are only passing through, passing through, passing through. We are only passing through. Sometimes what will I pass on? And how much can one voice do with just a song? Sometimes injustice and indifference are the only things I see, but I refuse to let my hope become the latest casualty. So I'll sing of love and truth and try to practice all I preach. And if I can change the world, I'll change the world within my reach. And what better place to start than here and now with me and you? We are only passing through, passing through, passing through. We are only passing through, passing through, passing through. We are only passing through, passing through, passing through. We are only passing through.
Well, Gary, what do you think of what Wendell just said?
I refuse to answer on the grounds it may prejudice the rest of the trip.
Oh.
Go ahead, judge.
All right, we'll do a contrast here.
Now turn sideways. Good Lord, looks like mountain. What is your philosophy of life?
Philosophy of life. We're here. If we didn't have a philosophy of life, it would mean we wouldn't be here.
That is very spectacular.
Well, Mr. Grace, we're down at the base of Sipapu Bridge, Arch, whatever that thing is. So what do you think? Well, say something.
Shut it off. I gotta think.
Do it again. It's
well, of course you're going to be able to do it again. And so what?
Well, I don't know where's that so at.
He still hasn't gotten his drink.
First of all,
the bartender won't take the silver bullet.
All right, so the bartender
have
won't
another
take
drink.
The silver bullet, and so the Lone Ranger, he's looking around, and he's had a few of them, and so he said, "How would you like to look under my mask?"
bartender doesn't want to do that either. So I think if they find they kicked both of them out.
You and your Indian friend.
Yeah, your Indian friend, Tonto, you got to leave. Did you ever see that?
Wait a minute. What's the punchline?
It was.
That was it.
So you had a joke about Lenny Bruce and the Lone Ranger?
Yeah.
Is it going to be like the one we just heard?
No.
Do I need to drink some more gin?
It would help.
Gary, I have a question to ask.
Oh, no.
Did you understand the last joke?
Uh-huh.
Well, could you explain it?
No.
It's a mystery.
Well, but you just said you understood it.
It's like a religious experience.
But
you can't explain.
I need an explanation.